Good morning! Actually, it's 12:30 now, but I woke up at 7:30 in the morning for no reason whatsoever. I'm really tired. I was up late drinking and hanging out with my family, and I spent the night at my dad's house, and then now I'm back home. But this morning I woke up and I had some weird energies, so I actually already finished Tales of Beedle the Bard by Harry Potter. And now I am sitting on my couch reading a little bit of Otherworld. I'm only like 10 pages in, so this is book 2 for me of the Bibliothon. Happy Bibliothon! Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already here. Because I took a break from the Bibliothon. It's like, I haven't really been paying attention to any of the planning, and then all of a sudden it was here, and I was like, oh, I should do things. So yeah, today's plan is I do have some yoga I need to do, and I just uploaded my TBR for the Bibliothon actually to like get ready and be presentable, because I'm going to a barbecue later tonight for my friend Bailey because she's visiting the area. She moved away not too long ago, so she's here for the weekend, so I get to see her today. So that's really the only plan. Remember when I said I was gonna read? Yeah, that was a lie. I took a nap, and now it's like after 2. It's almost 3, and I'm going to do some yoga before I actually sit down to... Actually, I'm probably gonna end up doing yoga and then getting ready and then leaving. So we'll see how much reading I get done today. But hey, I finished a book, so I don't feel that bad. Time to shower, be an adult human, brush my teeth, still haven't done that today. And then, depending on what time my friend says to come over for this barbecue I'm going to tonight, I may read beforehand, but we will see. Oh my goodness, I look like a real person. Or a person with makeup on is what I should say. I'm also wearing fake eyelashes. And I don't usually do that, but I decided when I cut my hair that I should buy some just to see if I like the look. And I bought these ones. They're like Ardell's 110. I don't remember what, I think they're called Babies, or they're called Demi something. Anyway, I can find out for you, but they're number 110, and I like them today. They were easy to put on, which usually that's my main problem, is that they take like a million tries, but I like it. So now I'm going to read a little bit of Otherworld because I'm like ready to go, other than I just want to change my shirt before I leave. But I'm waiting for my sister to come, and then I'm still waiting to find out when we can go over to the barbecue, because my friend is currently doing like she's a bridesmaid in her cousin's wedding, so they went dress shopping today. So just like chilling until they are ready to start their barbecue time. Matt is in the other room listening, watching something, MMA something, I don't know. Yeah, so, yeah, gonna read. Good morning! It's day 2 of the Biannual Bibliothon, and Matt's over there slurping his coffee. We just got some Cinnabon coffee, and so Matt is living for it. I haven't quite tried it yet, but it smells fucking good! So, yesterday, I read the entirety of Tales of Beedle the Bard. Ooh, the light's weird. Yesterday, I read the entirety of Tales of Beedle the Bard, which was 109 pages. Plus, I read 54 pages of Otherworld. And from 53% to 57% of Renegades, because I'd already started that audiobook beforehand, and so I'm still just finishing it. But yeah, so I got to 57%, so I read like 4%. And I don't know how many pages that is. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, that's for yesterday. This morning I woke up around like 8, and it's 8:40, and I picked up my book, and I'm now on page 64 of Otherworld. So I'm gonna read for a little bit longer here, and then I actually have like a full day of work to do online, so I'll be working from home, but I do have crap to do, which is unfortunate. So we'll see how fast I can get all that stuff done, and then hopefully I'll be able to read later tonight. And yeah, that's the plan for today.
boop. Oh, and I have to do yoga. Be consistent. Be consistent. Finally sitting down. I did read a little bit earlier, but mostly I worked, and then I did some yoga, which you'll see a little bit of. I'll just throw a clip in there. And earlier today I did pick up this book, and I was on page like 90 something or other, 80 something. I don't remember exactly where I was, but I won't give away any spoilers. I'm just gonna say that the thing happened towards the beginning of the book where you find out something that has to do with guardianship, and that's all I'll say. And I about threw the book out the damn window. I'm sitting back down to read some more. I'm almost halfway done with Otherworld. I'm on page 174, so we're getting there. And yeah, so I hopefully will almost finish this today, if not actually finish it today. We'll see how it goes. Good morning, party people. It is day 5 of the Biannual Bibliothon. I didn't film yesterday at all, but I did read like 20% of Renegade's audiobook, and then I also read like 10 pages of Otherworld. I spent a lot of time in the car driving yesterday because I was driving out like an hour away to go to my sister's going away dinner. She leaves tomorrow for me, Thursday. She's going to London and studying abroad, so that's really cool, and so that was the last time I got to see her, which is really weird. Yeah, so today I'm subbing, and I'm subbing a science class, but it's finals week, so they're on like a minimum day schedule, and they only have 2 blocks instead of like the normal 4 periods. And so the first block I don't even have kids, so for the first half I'm just gonna be sitting here. But I'm planning on first doing I have some online work for my online job to do that's due tonight, so I'm gonna try and hopefully get on to the website and do it here, and then if I finish that, then I'll read for the rest of this half of my day, and then I have kids the second half of the day, and then I think I get out at like, let me see here, I get out technically at 1:05, but the last half hour is also lunch, so I get out at like 12:30 for work today, which is really cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, so while I was at work, I did finish most of my online work while being paid by the other job. That's always nice. But I also got a bunch of reading done. I finished Otherworld, so this is my second book of the Bibliothon. This was like a 3.5 stars. I think that's a solid 3.5. While I did appreciate, we'll talk more in the live show, but while I did appreciate like the fact that it was not what I was expecting for the plot of being in virtual reality, I was expecting it to be different, and so like I'm happy that it wasn't. I also saw like most of the plot twists coming, so yeah, it like wasn't that amazing. Like all of it made sense because anything that was weird had already been told, and then the second that they start giving us information, it was really easy to put the pieces together. So that's kind of mostly why I got, but I still really enjoyed it. It was entertaining for sure, and it was a nice little like journey story, I guess. So then I started reading Impulse, so I'm like barely started in this. I started reading this at work, and then I also managed to finish my audiobook, which was Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I finished reading it. I only read, I think, like half of this, a little bit less than half of this for the Bibliothon, but this is still like a huge book, so I'm gonna include all of these pages. But yeah, I read from like 80, I think I read like the last 12% today or something like that. I finished it. That is a 5 out of 5 stars. That ending, I did see some of it coming, but it was still really well done. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. It was a fun ride. I'm so mad that they made it a sequel. This one has a sequel too, and I did not like that. I was so mad at this cliffhanger, because this cliffhanger, like, is literally in the middle of the story. That is another reason why I'm annoyed. Like, it didn't wrap literally anything up. It's like a part 1, not even like a first book. But Renegades did wrap quite a bit up, but also left a new problem for you. So that is how I like a cliffhanger to be done, because it still feels like you read and then you got to something and then it's still, there's more, but it doesn't mean you like only got to chapter 30 out of 60 or something. That's how that one felt. Did I actually read any more yet today? Yeah. I finished the work that I needed to do. I said I had a little bit more. Finished that. I also edited a video and uploaded it for scheduled to be on Friday. And then I watched BookTube instead of reading. So I'm now cooking some chicken. And we're gonna have salad with some chicken tonight. I'm also watching a YouTube video. Who am I watching? I'm watching Novelty Corner, but instead of spelled like novelty, it's spelled like novel and then the drink tea, but put together. So Noveltea Corner. So far I'm liking it. This is the first video I watched of her. I subscribed during the time when we were all being all lovey-dovey on the BookTube Twitter, and it was so cute. And so now I'm just finally getting to watching one of her videos. I'm liking it so far. She has an accent, always a fan. Yeah, so cooking. I also made myself a Sassy Book Club Twitter so that I don't have to do it all on my own Twitter and I can just retweet. So if you want to follow the Sassy Book Club Twitter, it's sassy_book club. Yeah. So if you want to do that, I did that too today instead of reading. I finished 2 books today. I'm not even upset. And I also downloaded, I got the audiobook for Before the Devil Breaks You by Livabray, which is the 3rd book in the Diviners series. And I'm so excited to start it. I haven't started it yet. I actually listened to like 2 seconds of it and then started watching BookTube instead. So we're doing so well. Yeah, that's the plan for tonight. I think me and Matt are gonna watch, I think it's episode 9 of, what's it called? What are we watching? Outlander. Good morning, it's actually afternoon. I have been subbing today. It is 1:20. So I did read a little bit this morning. I listened to, I got Before the Devil Breaks You by Livabray on audio, so I started listening to that this morning. I only got like 2% in or something like that, but I did that while I got ready for work. I'm subbing middle school today. Middle school is usually really obnoxious, but it actually hasn't been that bad today. I had like 1 really bad period so far, and I just have 1 period left after lunch. So I'm planning on reading some more of Impulse today. I am going to go home and do some yoga because I didn't do any yesterday and I haven't done any in like a few days, and I want to do that. I'm technically doing a 30-day yoga challenge and I'm like 4 days behind again. Tomorrow Matt leaves, he's going out of town just to visit our family, his family up in northern central California, and I'm not going with him. So I want to spend some time with him tonight and be all cute and stuff. So we might watch an episode of Outlander as well. I've been really into that lately. We're on like episode 9 of season 1. And Matt doesn't really like it, but he's watching it because I want to watch it, which, how cute. He's so nice. He almost never does that, so it must mean that he kind of enjoys it. And then I am like really, really liking it. It is the last day of the Biannual Bibliothon, and I read up to page 167 yesterday of Impulse, and I read 7% of Before the Devil Breaks You. So this is my book, and the small part is what I've read. So I'm hoping to finish this today. Man, I keep saying that. But today I actually don't have like any real plans after work. So I get off work at 2:40, and then I do want to do like an hour of yoga, but other than that, I'm gonna be reading just at home by myself because Matt is out of town. And so yeah, I won't be distracted by Outlander like I was yesterday because me and Matt watched 2 episodes yesterday. So yeah, if I finish this today, then I'll have read all of the books that was on my TBR except for one, which was Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. I'm bad. I love that series, but I just don't like Kale. So I don't. It just does not interest me to pick it up right now. I just still not into it. So I didn't want to pick it up first in a readathon and then get slumpy. So I saved it for last, and here we are. Okay, see you later. Alright everyone, the Bibliothon has ended. It is now Saturday the 26th or the 27th, and I am actually just now ready to go to the live show, which starts in about half an hour. This week I read 4 books. I read Tales of Beetle the Bard, I read Otherworld, I read Impulse, and I read I think 43% of Renegades during this week, and I finished it. So I finished 4 books, one of which I hadn't started during the week, and I finished 6 of the challenges for the reading challenges. The only one I didn't finish was to read a sequel, which was supposed to be Tower of Dawn, and I just never picked that one up, didn't get to it. But I finished Impulse last night. I actually also read 12% of Before the Devil Breaks You during this week, and I read last night just a few pages of East to West, the graphic novels. So I did read a little bits and bobs throughout the week that wasn't on that list, but I'm just gonna include that. So not including Before the Devil Breaks You and that, I read 1,370 pages. So man, I am proud of that number. I think this is one of my better Bibliothon weeks. A lot of times I only end up reading like the group book and some of a second book, and that's it. So I'm really proud of myself, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below if you want to see more of these readathon style vlogs, or if you are interested in seeing vloggy reviews for specific books. I really want to do that. I just like the style of that. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!